The notion that vaccines are part of a plot by the Satanic New World Order to oppress Christians is a conspiracy theory that has been circulating among some Christian communities. According to this theory, vaccines are not just a means of preventing diseases, but rather a tool used by supposed satanic elite to control and manipulate the population, particularly Christians. Proponents of this theory argue that vaccines contain hidden ingredients or messages that are designed to undermine Christian values and promote a satanic agenda. One of the main arguments put forward by those who believe in this conspiracy theory is that vaccines are developed and distributed by powerful pharmaceutical companies that are allegedly controlled by the Satanic New World Order. These companies, it is claimed, have a hidden agenda to use vaccines to spread diseases, poison the population, and ultimately gain control over people's minds and bodies. Some even claim that vaccines contain microchips or other tracking devices that allow the satanic elite to monitor people's movements and thoughts. Another argument made by proponents of this theory is that vaccines are a form of population control, designed to reduce the number of Christians and promote a more secular and pagan worldview. They point to the fact that many vaccines are developed using cell lines derived from aborted fetuses, which they see as a form of moral compromise and a sign of the satanic influence behind the vaccine industry. Some also argue that vaccines are being used to spread diseases such as autism, which they claim is a result of the vaccines themselves rather than a genetic condition. However, a closer examination of the evidence reveals that these claims are based on misinformation, misconceptions, and a lack of scientific understanding. Vaccines are extensively tested and regulated by government agencies and international organizations to ensure their safety and efficacy. The ingredients used in vaccines are publicly disclosed and have been proven to be safe and effective in preventing diseases. The claim that vaccines contain microchips or tracking devices is completely unfounded and has been repeatedly debunked by experts. Furthermore, the idea that vaccines are a form of population control or a means of promoting a satanic agenda is not supported by any credible evidence. Vaccines have been proven to be one of the most effective ways of preventing diseases and saving lives, and their use has been widely adopted by people of all faiths and backgrounds. The claim that vaccines are being used to spread diseases such as autism is also completely unfounded and has been repeatedly disproven by scientific studies. It is also worth noting that many Christian leaders and organizations have spoken out in support of vaccines and have encouraged their followers to get vaccinated. The Catholic Church, for example, has stated that vaccines are morally acceptable and has encouraged Catholics to get vaccinated to protect themselves and their communities. Other Christian denominations, such as the Methodist and Presbyterian churches, have also spoken out in support of vaccines and have encouraged their members to get vaccinated. In conclusion, the notion that vaccines are part of a plot by the Satanic New World Order to oppress Christians is a baseless conspiracy theory that has no foundation in fact or science. Vaccines are a proven and effective way of preventing diseases and saving lives, and their use has been widely adopted by people of all faiths and backgrounds. While some may have concerns about the ingredients or development of vaccines, these concerns can be addressed through credible sources of information and scientific evidence, rather than relying on misinformation and conspiracy theories. By promoting vaccine literacy and understanding, we can work together to build a healthier and more informed community and reject the misinformation and fear-mongering that can harm public health.